All right, guys, it's time for some functional isometrics in application to your forearms and your biceps. So we're going to be doing reverse curls today, guys. And this is one of the things I've been personally doing within my shoulder and arm specialization program, which consists of 4 workouts in the first 3 days of the week. So I've been throwing a lot of different techniques at my body. This is something you probably haven't tried before. We're going to apply. Well, first off, we're going to be doing 24-second eccentrics, all right? So what's an eccentric? An eccentric is the lowering part of the movement. So that's the eccentric portion of a reverse curl. Now, what we're going to do is apply 3 8-second pauses. And we're going to apply them to the shortened position. So right here, which is typically where we always miss, most of us as we fatigue with our conventional lifts and straight sets, we don't get it all the way up here. So we're going to actually find this position, shorten up as much as possible, and just contract the forearms and biceps. That's it. And we're going to hold it for 8 seconds right here. So we're going to get practice working where we're weak. And then we're going to come down into the mid-range, which is about 90 degrees. And here we're going to hold this again for 8 seconds. All right? So now we're at 16 seconds for the eccentric. And then finally, we're going to really extend our lower arms. We're going to extend the forearms without changing body position. Right in around there. And you can really see my forearms contracting hard. And I'm even trying to lean forward a bit. And we're going to just hold that. This is going to be one of the hardest positions to hold, and you're going to see your forearms just pop out. You see my forearms are just popping right now, and I'm really trying to keep all the tension on the forearm, and I'm squeezing that bar as hard as I can, and I'm holding it for 8 seconds, then I lower it. That's 1 rep. And we're going to do that for 4 to 6 reps. So guys, going into this set, the idea here is different. It's, you know, when you're lifting heavy loads, when you're doing isometrics, the idea, guys, is to really get concentrated and focused on the muscles you want to focus on. Try and think of everything else numb, like nothing else in your body even exists. The only thing that exists is this, okay? This stuff here. And all we're thinking about is extending at the elbow joint. So try and fix your upper arm and feel what it feels like just to work through a full range of motion without any weight. Go all the way to the end. Contract your tricep. That will ensure you're at the end. And then when you come back as far as you can, and then go back a little farther. Squeeze that bicep a little. Focus on closing the gap. That's a great cue. Close the gap between the forearm and the bicep. And then take it through a full range of motion. So when that bar is in your hand, this is what we're trying to simulate. All right? So we're really at this bottom position here. This is where we are, and we're holding that weight. All right? A lot of guys want to know, where do I grip the bar? You want straight lines from the shoulder to the elbow to the wrist. So what that means is what we're looking for is the front of the bicep to be facing the mirror. All right? So if the front head of your bicep is actually facing this way, over there, that means there's internal rotation of the shoulder. You don't want to be lifting in an internally rotated position. So shoulders are facing the mirror, biceps are facing the mirror, forearms are facing the mirror, hand is facing the mirror. See how that lines up nicely? So that's the grip that we want, all right? So it's just outside of shoulder width for me. So I'm not like this. Boom, okay? 5, 1,000, 6, 1,000, 7, 1,000, 8, 1,000, 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 1,000, 7, 1,000, 8, 1,000. That's 1. Oh, mother. Oh, Lord. Holy crap. That is insane. I don't even want to know how much. I think this bar is like 15 pounds, so it's like 10, 20, like 45 pounds. Guys, honestly, the load does not matter on those. 24-second eccentrics are gonna rock your biceps, rock your forearms. Give it a shot. A couple of criticisms that came up from the last time I posted this technique, functional isometrics for the shoulder press, is that you're only getting strong at those 3 different points. That's actually false. What the science has shown is that there's transfer 10 to 20 degrees, give or take, in both directions. So you're actually up here getting stronger 10 to 20 degrees both directions. Here, 10 to 20 degrees both directions. And down here, 10 to 20 degrees both directions. So there's a lot of transfer through that full range of motion. For you bodybuilders, for you guys interested in gaining size, this is the way to do the isometrics. Again, there's other ways. This is just one tool. All right? And what I'm going to do next week is a number of people tried these and they said they rocked them, which is to be expected. I'm going to show you guys how to modify these, because when I first did these, I had to text my coach right away, and I said I could barely do 2 to 3 reps with the 8-second pauses. So the 8-second pauses may have been too much, and I'll teach you simply how to modify this protocol, but for some different body parts. So those are functional isometrics, guys, with 8-second pauses. Give those a shot. Next week I'm going to teach you guys again how to modify these if they're a little too advanced for you. And for the people who've been asking about my own personal workouts, what I've decided to do this year, I've never done this before, is to upload my own personal workouts to the Live Large Inner Circle. So if you're interested in taking a look at how I actually integrate this into a whole weekly program, how do I integrate this one exercise, this one set and rep protocol into 7 days of training over the week and over the month, then be sure to check out the Live Large Inner Circle. Thanks so much, guys. We'll see you guys soon.